Hello there, and welcome to episode 55 of Adventures in Knitting with Jen. My name is Jen, and this is my little knitting corner of YouTube where I'm talking about everything that I want to make and I'm making and all that fun stuff. So, today I am talking about gift knits, and yeah, I am going to go through all my plans for Christmas. I have all my bags around me here, so I will be talking about them, and you'll get a little rundown of my family too. Because yeah, that's who I'm knitting for. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. And yeah, as you will, if you're not new, I am the oldest of 6 kids, and yeah, so yeah, I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and 12 nieces and nephews now. So that is who I knit for. I am a teacher in Northern Ontario. Right now, we have a long weekend because of Remembrance Day. It's now a holiday. Is it across Canada or just Ontario? I don't remember, but November 11th is now a holiday, so yeah, I've got a long weekend to knit and to get some Christmas gifts out of the way, which I'm wondering if I bit off too much. So I want to get into it because I do have a lot to talk about. It's going to be a little mixed up today. There'll be some finished objects and whips all mixed up, because the way I'm going to organize this is I'm going down the line because I'm the oldest. So I'm just going to go sibling to sibling from the oldest to the youngest, talking about what I'm making for that family. My mom, I live with my mom when I'm not here, and she is the most faithful viewer of this podcast, so I will not be talking about if I'm going to knit her anything. I've already made her a sweater and 2 pairs of socks, and she's quite happy with those, so any gifts from my mother will not be mentioned. Love you, Mom. And then, yeah. So my next sibling is my sister, Amy. And she's my best friend. We were born 18 months apart. So, I mean, we were basically twins growing up. And, you know, we had a rough patch during our teen years. But who doesn't? Then after adult years, we, got back together, and now we're besties for life. So, and she has 2, she's married, and her husband have 2 boys. So if you are, you might have remembered last year, I was talking about how she was adopting a little baby, Judah. Her and her husband adopted Judah last year. Yeah, last year, his first Christmas was with us last year. And anyways, let me say unfortunately, but fortunately, it's a mixed situation. Judah's mother had another baby, and he was going to be put up for adoption as well. So they asked Amy and Danfie if they wanted to adopt him as well, and well, they're not going to say, I don't know, you got to keep the brothers together. So they said yes, and actually, I believe yesterday or 2 days ago was his first day with the fam. So now they have 2 little boys who are brothers, biological brothers. So that's exciting. So I am going to be going there. She lives Toronto area visiting. So my sister gets socks. She wanted socks. I have finished these. Should put them on this. You can see. My stretchy socks. Sister's socks are done. 1 pair. And this yarn is Patons stretch sock. It is discontinued, but I was very lucky to find somebody selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and got a couple skeins of this. And I love this yarn. So hopefully she does too. It is cotton. Mostly cotton. Let's see. It is 41% cotton, 39% wool, 13% nylon, and 7% elastic. And that elastic, I love it. It's so stretchy. Like, it just hugs your foot. I also did a folded cuff for this one, which might be my new favorite thing. Yeah. And she's size 7, and this is all I have left from a 50-gram skein, so it's pretty good. So that's one finished object and one gift down. Now she's also going to get another pair of socks, and got all my stuff here. That is the next pair. Yeah, and these are Patons Choy sock. So 2 pairs of socks for the sister. As far as the nephews go, I don't think I'm going to make Judah anything this year. I did knit him a hat last year. But Amy has requested a stuffy for Jack. So I have this yarn left over from a blanket that I made, and I thought that would be perfect. Soft. It feels like butter. Lion brand. All these scraps I think will make. I'm going to do the scrappy teddy bear that I've made before. I've made 2 of them before, and it's such a fun, quick, easy pattern. So that needs to get done before Christmas. So first family, 2 pairs of socks and a stuffy. That is, and I still need to make 2 of those things. So that's a lot. Next family, well, next is my brother Andrew. He's not married. Rocking a single life like me. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna knit him anything. I knit him a hat last year. I don't know. I just pick and choose, you know? One year this person gets something, next year that person gets something. Anyways, I love him. He's a contract painter. Part of my Christmas present to him will be giving him work. Because I need to paint my upstairs soon. It's ugly. You know that paneling that they loved in the, like, when? 60s? 80s? When was that? That wood. Oh, it's everywhere in my house. But it looks alright when it's painted. So the next bro is Daniel. And him and his wife, they live right near to me. That's who I used to live with before I bought my house. And they have 5 kids. So, yeah. The sisters and sisters-in-laws are also all going to get knit dishcloths because they love them. And they are going to get this. I'll show a picture here. But I want to try to make a couple Christmas ornaments. So this star looks really interesting. So I'm going to try to knit some of that. I have this plain yarn that I got. Somebody donated free to the school. Yeah. Aran yarn for Fisherman's Knits. It's 100% wool. It's just plain, but I have this much of it, so I thought I'm going to try to make some Christmas ornaments for my sisters-in-laws. And maybe Amy too. Let's see. And then this. Okay, so I'm just finished all of these. I'm pretty proud of them. All of the nephews, most of them, are going to get socks. And nieces. So, I'll go down the list here. Maverick is the oldest, and he's 10. So here, I've finished socks for him. I've already shown these. And then I finished these mittens this week. Yeah. And I honestly think I'm going to just do this. I'm going to knit for this family mittens and socks each, and then I'm going to get the little finger mitts and stick them in the mitts and just hang them with their name on their Christmas tree when I go to their house. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Not necessarily wrapped. They're all gonna get other gifts too, so yeah. Maverick is almost as tall as me, so the mitts I made, and his feet are almost bigger than mine. So the mitts I made to fit me, because then I know that they will fit him. So yeah, the oldest nephew, he is my oldest nephew too. Look at that, socks and mittens and a hat. So last year I knit him and his brother the Sinister Slouch by Christina, I think her name is. She's the dyer behind Yarn. What is it? What is her thing? Creations. Hold on a second. Christy Hooten Designs. That's who it is. And this is the, yeah. So I'm going to make one each again because last year they accidentally got put in the dryer and shrunk really bad. So I have started that. I have the yarn in this bag here. Ongoing project. I just started it last night. This is from Ginger Snaps yarn, and it's made from a kilt, which is really cool. She makes these beautiful bags. Anyways, I bought this yarn at Wool Time this summer because that's one of my local yarn shops when I'm home in Ottawa, and it had a sale, and I got this 4 balls of yarn, DK weight yarn, for $35, which is a pretty good deal. It's a brand I don't know. They're from Germany. It's all in German. But it's good yarn. It's super wash this time. So we'll be able to handle, hopefully, an accidental dryer. But she'll also try to remember not to put them in the dryer. So I have started. And the pattern also calls for just like 7 rows of ribbing, but I want the boys to be able to have like a folded over brim so that they can yeah, make it warmer. They wore their hats all last year and they were pretty devastated when I found out they shrunk, so I'm gonna make them again. So that's Maverick gets a hat, socks, and a mittens. Yeah, the mittens might be big, but I'm not too worried about it because, I don't know, especially when you get the little finger mitts. It's a fun memory for me. My great-grandma used to knit mittens, and they were always huge. Granny Young was her name. And we loved her mittens. We loved them. Like, that's what she would give us every year, and they were so warm. And once you put those but they were huge. She would always knit them huge. But we always put on the little mitts and then put those over top, and we were good outside all day, kept dry, and warm. So carry on the tradition. So the next bro is Lachlan, and I finished his mitts yesterday, the pair of mitts. I have to make socks for him. He's very particular. He's getting a lot of knit stuff this year. He's also going to get another hat. He's the knit star this year. He's also requested a sweater. The yarn for that is at home, and I'm going to knit that when I get home, which is a bit ambitious, I know, because I'll get home on the 14th of December, so I'll have 10 days to knit him a sweater. But I'm not too worried. He's, what is he, 8 years old, so I have blue yarn that I bought for him because he's a little blondie with bright blue eyes. It'll look good. So, and he has also requested socks, but he wants Grinch socks. He wants the Grinch green and red striped socks. I have yarn for that coming. So the only thing I have done for him so far is the mittens. Lachlan and I finished these this week. All right, then Shepherd. Sheppy boy. He's just gonna get socks and mitts. So his mitts are already done. And his socks. I'm just gonna make, I have all this self-striping yarn. Sorry. This self-striping yarn that I have, you know, made socks for myself, but I have enough left over. So I have not made them yet, but I'm just gonna use this to make him a little pair of socks. Still need to work on them. Can I get all this done before Christmas? Oh gosh. All right, Sheppy. Then we have Ruby, my little ginger princess. Oh, anyways. I've got hers done. I've made her mitts this week. And her little socks. They're so cute. I've already shown those on the podcast. So those are her socks and mitts are done. And she is also going to get doll clothes. She's got a couple Cabbage Patch Kids dolls. She's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them that she loves, her baby dolls. And I knit her a sweater for one of them for her birthday in the summer, but I'm going to knit, I'll show you a picture here of the overalls and dress, because she's got, well, you could use it for anything, but she does have one boy doll, Drake, she calls him, and then she's got 2 or 3 little girl dolls. So I'm gonna make a little dress out of this yarn and the little overalls out of this, so that'll be part of her Christmas present. Doll clothes. She asked me last year if I could knit dresses for all her dolls. I'm like, well, we'll work on it slowly. And this is actually my own yarn that I've hand dyed. This is old. I've had this for a while, and it's actually black beans, which isn't very color fast, which means it'll fade over time, but it's still pretty. And I mean, her doll clothes might not get washed that much, so who knows. And this one I did with cochineal. Yeah, bugs. So that is her projects. Still have one thing to do for her. And then the baby. He's not really baby, he's turning 3 in January, but, and he's like the same size. Truett. His socks and his mitts I finished this week. He is a big kid, so he's like the same size. I made his socks and mittens the same size as Ruby's. I think they'll be fine. I also added this, which I don't know, are we doing this anymore? Is it a choking hazard? You know what, but even if she doesn't want them, I'll just, so easy to just cut off. So I can leave that up to his mother. He's getting this, and his other present is, so Truett loves to come to my house because I bought this Lego set. That was a farm set, and he is obsessed with tractors. Obsessed. One day I want to make him a tractor sweater. Maybe next year. And yeah, he freaks out every time he has to leave my house because he, yeah, wants to play with this little Lego tractor I have. So I bought him his own Lego tractor. He's going to freak out. Freak out. Yeah, all right. So that is that family. That's a lot. Okay, so what do we have so far? We've got, I still have to make a pair of socks. How many pairs of socks do I still have to make? Lachlan's, Amy's. That's it. Oh, Shepherd's. 3 pairs of socks I still need to make. 2 hats. A sweater. Doll clothes. Yeah. Can I get that done in the next 5 weeks? And then I have my sister Melody, and her husband have 2 kids. And I would love to knit them something, but I'm not sure how do I say this. They're very private. keep to themselves, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see them this year. I hope I am, but we just take it one day at a time. And yeah, so probably not going to knit anything for them. Then I did make her stuff last year, made them stuff last year. Then we have the baby of a family, Maddie. I'm the oldest. I don't know about you, but do you ever find that there's a, I don't know, connection between the oldest and the youngest? He's like half my baby. Oh, he was like a real doll. It was like my mom gave me a real doll to play with. Oh, anyways, I helped. He has 3 boys. So I am working on socks. They're just going to get socks. Last year I knit them sweaters and stuffies. So they got the heavy knitting last year presents. This year they're just going to get socks. So I have started Callan's socks, the oldest, just this nice fun self-striping, and I have of course done the folded rim again. I'm obsessed with them right now. And yeah, so he's going to get those, and he's a big hockey fan, and so he's going to get, I'm going to put hockey cards in his socks. That'll be fun. And then the second boy, Soren. I've got another ball of yarn to make socks for him. And then the baby, Rowan, he's going to be 2 soon. Oh my gosh, yeah, when's his birthday? I should find out. No, it's in December. I've got 2 in November and 1 in December nephews, and they're all born the same year. So I lose track of which one is which. I'm going to knit him a little pair of socks with this little pumpkin. So yeah. And his mother, oh my gosh, sorry. Hold on, I need to go drink it. All right. I'm all croaky. I haven't talked to anybody today. Except for you. All right. So his mom is very knit-worthy. She is a knitter herself, and yeah, so appreciates all of that. And I made this randomly, and I thought I might give it to her. Yeah, I'll make it like a little cute. I don't know. Put some dishcloths in here, plus the ornament that I want to make, and maybe something else. I made a little market bag. Yeah, out of linen. Leftover linen that I had. I had bought some linen from Hobbii. I don't think I have it. Oh no, wait. Aha, I knew I saved it. Allino. It's BC Garn Allino. 50% linen, 50% cotton. I had 2 balls of it. I had just bought it just to see what it was like. And I decided randomly last week to knit a market bag, because I've never done one before. And this like lace pattern, which I didn't. Yeah, there's some mistakes there, but guess what? You can't really tell from here. And it looks small, but it's actually pretty, like, I was testing it out with a bag, like a bottle of olive oil, and it actually, so they are moving. They already live in the boonies, but they're moving to another country place, and oh no, I think she might like this, because she's very, yeah, crunchy and natural, and all her boys only wear natural fiber clothes. You know, she's like that kind of mom, so I think she'll like that. That is almost it, except for I do have a coworker that I want to knit something for. And I was, yeah, so I think I want to make this, the emotional support chicken. with my scraps. I haven't figured out which scraps yet, but yeah. I think that'll be fun. Can I do all of this before Christmas? I don't know. What do you think? That's like how many pairs of socks? I've lost track already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of socks I still need to do. And 1 sweater, 3 ornaments, doll clothes, 2 hats. But the little kid stuff does go quickly. I did knit all those mittens this week, so the mittens are done, which is awesome. And then I have 2 days off, right? Today, Sunday, I'm going to work on my... Oh, no, I'll show later. Sunday, I work on my scrappy blanket. So Saturday and Monday, I will work on my hats, the Sinister Slouch. I think I can get them done. I mean, they're small hats and color work is addictive. So if I get one done today, I can get one done on Monday. The hats are done. I do have another project, a mystery project. It's a big one that I'm working on. I haven't worked on it in a while. I need to focus on that. So next week I will focus on it. And yeah. The doll clothes won't take long. They'll take a day. You know, next Saturday I could probably whip them out. I think I can do it. And kids' socks don't take long either. I think I can do it. Because I'm itching to knit my own stuff. Oh, it's so hard. I mean, I might break it up now and then. I'm so tempted because I have this yarn that I bought a while ago. Highland wool, 100% Highland wool from Hobbii. And I want to make these so bad. I want to try to make color work mittens, like the traditional. This is from Skein-Deer Knits. And this is just like sitting on my couch, like together, the yarn and the pattern. And it's just saying, Jen, knit me, knit me. I also want to make myself a pair of Christmas socks. I have this from Hobbii. I bought last year, I never made. I made my other nephew a pair of Christmas socks, but yeah. All right, anyways, wish me luck. And hopefully I can get all this done. Did I bite off more than I can chew? I don't know. I think I can do it. I do have to do progress reports this weekend too. So it's not like I can just knit all day. Still have to do teacher stuff. When your job gets in the way of your hobby, man. It's all right. I'm almost done. My progress reports. I just have one more subject to finish and then I'm done. So I think I'll be good. All right. Enough rambling. If you made it this far, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, tell me, what are you knitting for Christmas? Are you knitting anything? Let me know in the comments. All right, take care.